Hello and welcome to Your Brainchild. Today I'd like to talk about fractions. Now, often you'll see fractions represented in circles, like pizza, slices of pizza, etc. But I find that it's difficult to think in a spherical way, and it's a lot easier to compare and contrast fractions next to each other. So here in front of me, I have Microsoft Word. And what I've created is a table. Here is the labels of the fractions that will be represented. And to do so, I'll just split the cells into two columns and one row to get a row that is 1 by 2. Similarly here, I'll do 1 by 3. 1. The next one will be 1 by 4. So on and so forth. And you can choose whichever fractions you'd like. I have picked 1 all the way up to 10, 12, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 32. Because these are the numbers I see that come up quite often. And so when you've completed the fraction table, you get something like this. And it's really interesting to visually look at this table and see how the fractions relate to each other and really play with it. What you can do is you can highlight all the fractions that are multiples of 3. For example, 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 9, 1 by 12, 1 by 15, 1 by 30. And that really brings out the relationship between fractions. Or even better so, you can cut and paste the rows right next to each other. For example, cut it and paste it so that you get a visual representation of exactly how these relate to each other. Like so. Just simply play with your fractions table so that you get the relationships between each fractions in a very vividly visual format where you can see how 1/3 compares to 1/6, which then compares to 1/9, which compares to 1/4, 1/12, 1/15, 1/30, etc. Thank you for listening to this podcast of YBC. Take care and see you next time.